Good morning. It is 6:42 a.m. on Friday, October 20th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I feel like I've got a fairly serious subject in mind today, and it ties into a random bit of internet trollery and also the recent hashtag #MeToo campaign. One of the things that struck me when I saw the whole Me Too campaign going around, in case you are not familiar, the idea was on social media if women who had been subject to sexual harassment or sexual assault all tweeted, or put out there on internet hashtag Me Too, it would shed light on how many women are affected by all of that. And I know that when I saw that, I was definitely in support of it as as a project. Project is not the right word, but as a concept, because I definitely believe that that stuff happens all the time. But when I was thinking about whether to myself put out hashtag Me Too, I was thinking, I don't know. I mean, I can't think of any examples that were especially egregious. There's, been times where stuff was awkward and uncomfortable, but I didn't really perceive it as harassment. So it's like, do I really feel comfortable saying Me Too? And so I kind of wrote a post where I sort of said that I wasn't 100% sure I felt right saying it myself, but that I supported the effort. But one of the things that happened last night during the recording of Talking About Survivor is that there was just, I don't know, some random jerk, trolling and started doing some very juvenile, I'm going to shock you with bad language sorts of tweets. Or not tweets, but comments posted in the live chat for the Talking About Survivor video. And they were easily blocked, but then it was very obvious that the same person logged in with multiple accounts after I'd block one, and then it was, another account name would pop back in seconds later saying the same kind of thing. And blocked 3 successive times, and then they changed their tack a little bit, but in a fairly transparent way, and blocked that too. And then they gave up. And so on the one hand, I wasn't especially offended by the content of the message, since it was so obviously not a personal thing. It was so obviously just I don't know, some kid with too much time on his hands, I guess, just decided to find some currently live streaming video and try to screw it up. I mean, so, I tweeted afterwards, it's I was less offended by the content of the messages and more that someone thought that that was the best use of their time. So yeah, I'm not especially, I'm not over concerned with it, but it did just make me think a little bit about how, you know, trolls, guys get trolled too. But, the content of these messages was gendered. And it's is it a big deal? Did I feel harassed? Well, I mean, I guess I kind of did. I mean, technically speaking, it was literally harassment. I didn't want him to do it. He returned to do it several more times after, after the initial block. And, it's not like I am injured by this exactly, but it did just make me reconsider again of, when I said that I felt uncomfortable espousing Me Too for me personally, I was thinking of it in terms of big deal stuff never been made to feel like my job was dependent on something or stuff like that. But certainly, when we just, when it comes to random assholes on the internet, me too. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.